17, 2011, at 5 p.m. is now called to order. Members present: Donald C. Whitten, Clerk; Charles McCann, President; Thomas Ramey, Commissioner.
Good evening. Have we not received a call or anything from Commissioner?
No, and I've made it so that he could call in.
Yeah, there we go.
The purpose of this special meeting is for the magisterial district adoption, this process we've been going through. I do want to thank those people who took time to provide comments, written and oral, basically assisting in the process. Even back when we first started this, the comments that were made out of the public's information here, as well as through other sources of information, has played a role into what we have come up with. And the idea of having one plan, one scenario to look at and to review for the 30 days, that was, that's what it says you to do, but we felt like after hearing comments from the public that we would do the 5, and that's what we have done. I think that the process has been, as I've said before, has been enlightening to me, and I'm sure it has to others involved. Let me just read for the record. The 5 plans were adopted on August 18, 2011 at 10 a.m., placed on a 30-day public review. Several written comments were received up through September the 14th, 2011. The 30-day review period is up at 10 a.m. this date, September the 17th, 2011. This is such an important thing that I know that there's people here today that would probably argue or make a statement that we have 8 districts now rather than the 6 that the court says we have. And I think it's so important that as we get ready to put this magisterial plan into action, that it's good for, the way the law is for next 10 years. And the last time we did this was in the mid-'80s, and I hope that if there's anything that we can do to make it right, that's what I want. That's why we went through all the hearings and the information seeking early, because it's new to all of us, and we believe that that we have diligently looked at it and worked at it and put a lot of time into it. I did ask Joe Vaughn to come back again today. That's the person we've employed to help us with the mapping and doing all the technical work. And she has been a great assistant to us. I've enjoyed working with her. Sometimes it's been hard to get a hold of because she's so busy, but she always gets back to us eventually. So she has been very helpful. At this meeting today, I do not plan to take any comments. If before, basically what I'd asked to be done was, as of this past Wednesday, that all written comments be completed, and that was what we were going to accept in the process that we're going through. I apologize for got a little laryngitis type thing, but in order to further make every effort to make this process work as well as it can be, what I'm going to ask today is that we adopt one plan, I mentioned Thursday at the meeting this week, that was going to be 3 and 5 as I looked at it. Still, each commissioner could do whatever they want to do. They just asked me to lead the charge on it. And I was certainly happy to do that. But I believe that it would just serve our county better if we would adopt the plan today and put on another 30-day review. So there'll be no doubt, this is the plan, and then we'll have it 30 more days, and then we'll officially adopt it. So, at this time, the chair would entertain a motion to approve plan option number 3 as the new magisterial district for Lincoln County and place this plan on a 30-day review.
Before I would second the motion, I would just like to say to those that have participated in the process, I appreciate the feedback you've given. Over the last 30 days, we have accumulated in excess of 75 to 100 letters, and all of those were taken serious. And I know they came from people that were concerned about Lincoln County and making sure that whatever we decide here is in the best interest of every person in Lincoln County. In regards to the plans, plan number 3 from the beginning, numbers-wise, and I know that we had to go through this process because of numbers. Every 10 years, it's recommended county commissions and the legislature look at the population differences between the districts and try to, within reason, I think it's 5%, but they'll allow up to 10% of a variance in population. Plan number 3 does 2 things. First of all, it will provide the closest in regards to the differences in population from district to district, about a 1% difference, which I know after speaking with Ms. Vaughn, she said, if I remember correctly, that never has she seen a county be able to get a plan that was so close to being perfect. Also, when you develop a plan and you know it's going to be in place for several years, this one being 10 years, you want to look at possible growth areas. And in Lincoln County, it's no surprise that, and no secret, that the Alum Creek area is the fastest growing part of Lincoln County. So from the beginning, I hoped that we would be able to choose a plan that would allow us room in that area to grow, so that we don't end up 10 years from now having that particular district so much larger than the others. Plan 3 does that because Plan 3 makes that district the smallest within reason. So at this time, I would second the motion for Plan 3.
Okay, we have a motion and second for Plan 3. It'll be an all yes vote. Motion carries unanimously to adopt Plan 3. Moving to the next item of business, then I would entertain a motion to adopt the option number 3 for the new precinct, which would be in the neighborhood of 14, I believe. So is there a motion for that?
Motion.
I'll second, be an all yes vote. Motion carries. No other business scheduled for this meeting. At this time, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
I guess one informational point, the plan will now go back on public review for 30 days. And within that 30 days, we'll have another public hearing.
Within a 30-day period, and what I'd like to try to do, if possible, do that on a commission day, and if it might work better if we did it at the evening meeting. I guess we can do it either, but the evening meeting, the first meeting of October, we would like to set aside an hour before the meeting to have public comments, review of this plan for the public prior to our adopting it 30 days from today.
I move that we adjourn.
Stand adjourned.
What's the date for that meeting?
6th, I believe. It's 6 o'clock. Thank you all for attending.
That's not 30 days. That's not 30 days.
No, that's for public comment time. 30 days, we won't adopt it till the 17th
Okay.
or after. Yeah, I just set that aside as a public comment